Here now, Wichita Mayor Lily Wu back with us. Mayor, thank you for your time. How closely are you in touch with some of the families, particularly those who are from the Wichita area impacted by this devastating crash?
Well, Marni, it's been obviously a very trying time for our community, but I've been in touch with at least one of those families, in particular, one that has self-identified, the family of Kia Duggins. And I know that one of the family members is in D.C. and is part of that group that is looking for their loved ones. And so right now, really, because we don't have a manifest, it is families that are self-identifying whom their loved ones were on that flight. And so we're trying to be very respectful of that. 7 individuals from the Kansas area have been identified, self-identified again by family or friends.
And what have those families shared about the delicate process of recovering their loved ones, but also piecing together the answers in this crash by pulling the plane out of the water? How are they reconciling how long this is taking and how painful it is in the grieving process?
Well, I have heard from secondhand information when the family members were able to meet yet again yesterday with a group of officials that now their emotions are starting to be even more frustrated, or anger is starting to come out. As you know, this hasn't even been a week, but people want answers and family members want to recover the bodies of their loved ones. But again, it does take time. So right now, what we're doing here at the city of Wichita is anything that we can do to support, whether it's staff members who worked at the airport during that flight, individuals with family members that are flying in and out of ICT, Wichita's airport. That's really our focus. It's still being on the families. And hopefully, again, I've always advocated for a full investigation and obviously all those answers in due time.
There's a lot that they have to be frustrated over. Specifically, what are some of their greatest concerns right now as this recovery happens?
I think a lot of the information that they're getting is coming directly from the officials in Washington, D.C., and I'm very appreciative that they're doing that. At the same time, family members here locally want to also have answers, and I think that the frustration also happens to be they want to know what's confirmed information. And as journalists, we all know that it's important to have verified information. So until those have been verified and really shown to the public, I think the most responsible thing is to just continue sharing what's verified.
Right. And how can you help facilitate that process as a leader in your community? I mean, something as simple as the manifest, right? Having confirmation on who, in fact, was on board the plane. Why that's taking so long?
Well, first and foremost, everyone wants to know whom was on that flight, whether you're a distant friend or a colleague. But we're trying to be very respectful of families, and I think that should be the focus. If families want to self-identify and say this was a loved one who was on that flight, media is able to confirm and then share that information. In regards to the manifest, it looks like NTSB has said they will not be releasing the manifest, and according to policy from American Airlines, they also will not release that manifest. So really, it is the family members' role. If they would like to identify their loved ones in public, they can, but they don't owe the public that duty. And I believe that we need to be respectful to families.
Right. And I know on the ground there, you all are doing what you can to honor the athletes and the families all impacted locally and who were visiting your community last week. Mayor Lily Wu, thank you for your time. As always, I appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.